He showed in the pole shuffle he had the car speed, but I like Brownie, guys. I just like the way he goes about it, and he just had that little look in his eye when he pulled in earlier for an interview, as if to say he's here on business. So keep an eye on that front row, Parker and Brown, as we get set to go. Mark Benton, Farm Machinery and Repairs vehicle off the circuit. Green flag flies on the Victorian Speedcar Title. Parker and Brown on the high groove. He'll lead his way down the back straight away. Nick Parker in second. Matt Jackson up to P3. Luke Storer in the 23 car fills your top four. Then Dylan Gent in the 3 car. Didn't participate in our pole shuffle earlier, now challenging the 23 machine as we see Jackson have an issue in the 97 car. Just washed off some car speed out of turn 2 that time by. Gent will come after Storer again up the front straight away. Parker, though, your race leader. He's got company, though. Caden Brown will keep coming after him. Single file around the circuit at the moment. Still, Brett Swanson. The answer to your first question is that Nick Parker's going to be tough to beat from here.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's a long way to go yet, so we'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. And Parker, that was a great move, though, by Nick. It was also an awesome move by Caden Brown around the outside. And here we go. Oh, Nick Parker had a little bit of a moment going to turn 1 and got the car a bit unsettled. Caden Brown shot back up the inside. Look at the speed that they carried down into turn 3 and 4. So Caden Brown now has got the lead back with a slight gap. Some lap traffic. Is this going to be a factor? They're on the back of Connor Ryan, that is, the 27. Oh, Nick Parker had a half lose up there in 1 and 2 with the lap traffic. It's cost him a bunch of ground. Matt Jackson, though, luckily for Nick Parker, he had so much of a gap that Matt Jackson wasn't able to take advantage of it and get past him, David Mills.
Yeah, interesting to watch. He just drove into the back of Connor Ryan in the 27 car on the entry to turn 1 that time by. Certainly gives Brown some clear air out in front. Have a look at him. He'll go by the flag stand now as your race leader in the 97 car. Hose goes way upstairs in turns 1. Then you go back to the 39 of Parker. He's got lap cars to get by before he can even consider going back after your race leader, who's just like a hot knife through butter. At the back of the... He comes up behind Caleb Mills, if you don't mind. One of the really early contenders you would have thought coming into this event. He's about to go a lap down to your race leader. Parker back in the second spot. Jackson with Storer for company in the 23 car, running in the 4th spot. Still, Dylan Gent's in that battle as well. Action all over the circuit, but your race leader again is coming out of turn number 4. He's put another lap in the books. He's got 13 to run. That is Caden Brown out in front of the Victorian title. He's in turn number 2. Atri Stock Feed Simpson Speedway to run. En route to a Victorian title is your race leader, Caden Brown. Dominating performance thus far.
Turn 4.
Turn 4, Caleb Mills coming to a stop. That'll bunch us up. Another chapter to be written in this one yet. Wow. Looks like he's done too, boys. Steering wheel off, loosening the belts, climbing from the car.
Being the best place to be early on. Dilgen having a look up the inside of Jackson. And here goes Nick Parker into the lead. The slide job up the inside of Brown. But Brown comes back to him as they exit turn number 2. So the challenge, Nick Parker said, mate, I'm here. Oh! Brown had a moment. 3 wide as we come down the front straight. Is Matt Jackson going to take advantage of this whole thing?
First to third for Nick Parker.
Yeah,
wow.
Unfortunately, Nick was in the wrong place. He had nowhere to go except up the inside. So Matt Jackson, just like that, has gone from 3rd to 1st. Caden Brown is hanging on for 2nd place. Nick Parker back there in 3rd and has lost a bit of ground, unfortunately, because of that incident down there on the exit of turn number 4. We did say 6 laps, anything can happen. And Caden Brown is struggling a little bit down there, isn't he, in turn number 4 in particular.
Matt Jackson's got a good line going through turn 3, 4 at the moment. He's sitting up there on that mid-line, up above that bit of a rough patch. But nevertheless, white flag is out, 1 to go.
1 lap to run. David Mills, you want to take this one home? All right, leave it with me. Okay, here we go down to turn 3, 4 for the last time. There's a lap car there in the way. And Matt Jackson, a fortuitous Victorian title. You got to be there, but God, you got to feel for Nick Parker. Also, Todd, it'll be a bit of self-belief. He said earlier on the night, he had a conversation with Dad, and just to go in there, stick it in there a bit harder.
Yeah.
He did that. He had that heat win. and now a little bit of self-belief and a bit of confidence, and you know how important confidence is in a race car.
That's exactly the byproduct is putting nights together.
David Mills?
Boys, just look at this. The elation coming out here for Matt Jackson, getting the job done, becoming the 2025 Victorian champion. What a finish. You would have thought after that junior Formula 500 finish that we couldn't see something that would top it. But
we got pretty lucky there, I think. Balls to wall with that one. Saw Caden start to hop there, and I thought, this is my only chance, so took it. Can't thank Diamond Air Conditioning, Quick Time Race Shop, King Chassis, Scorpion Raceway, and all the help I got around the shed. Can't thank everybody else enough.
When that yellow light come out, did you think this is your opportunity? Did you think it'd unfold perhaps that way?
Well, to be honest, I looked at my crew guy up there, and he's like, get up the top. So then I started to wheel pretty hard up there and made it happen. I think the motor sort of started to go off towards the end there, so we'll have to have a look at that.
Any mind games on the roll around laps under the yellow there? I saw you rolling around the bottom there. Was that sort of a bit of a false indication of where you were going to go?
Don't give away the cheat secrets.